So I could share the access to the cameras with the game warden, which they can augment me as far as illegal dumping. I can augment them as far as poaching. So, that's why I went with this company. Because I checked on two of these companies and I can't get centralized buildings. And it's a problem. So the covert guy said, if you guys want them to come up here and give you a presentation, he said, I'll drive up there from Austin and give your commissioner the presentation, show you exactly how they work. So.
I'm good with your research on it. Just curious and wondering where we're gonna get the money from.
It looks like we're gonna need at least 12,000 or 13,000.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
not that much, but
Yeah,
It is that much.
yeah.
It's not that much, but it is.
These cameras, they've got like something to put in there to keep somebody from stealing them.
Yeah, on those pages that I give you guys, there's an anti-theft box that goes on each one of the cameras that you lock to the tree.
Okay.
So,
Or power pole, whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, take the whole tree or the whole pole with them.
Well, having the ability to cover 5 different locations is,
Yeah,
I mean, it's really not enough, I'll be honest with you. But it's a start. It's a start. And then all we're dealing with is the reoccurring, the $180 a month reoccurring.
yeah, there's like a one-time centralized billing setup fee, there's a one-time. There's another one-time fee in there that I put on there.
those 500 centralized building maintenance fee of 500.
so if we took a little bit out of each precinct, just be $3,000 per precinct. Right,
Right.
to do that, we could probably absorb that, you think?
Well, it can come out of the courthouse. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay,
And then we can have it,
Here we go.
and I'll have it moved into Adam's budget. That way the cost and everything will be right there. But I just need a motion from y'all.
I make a motion with purchase, we honor the purchase request from the Navarro County Constables for the cameras with Reconex Incorporated. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 11 is consideration of approving the Gaia Solar LLC to cross Northeast County Road 3010 and Northeast County Road 3040 and Northeast County 3016 in precinct 2. Mr. Perry?
Yes, sir. This is a solar company that is thinking about coming. And undoubtedly must have made up their mind pretty sure, but they're wanting to run their wires. They will do a road bore where they won't cut the road or anything like that. I'll make a motion of approving Gaia Solar LLC to cross Northeast County Road 3010, 3040, and 3016 in precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 12 is consideration of approving special road use bond for Armadillo Solar Center LLC in precinct 3. Mr. Moore?
Yeah, this is the Armadillo project that's out at Navarro, Eureka, Mildred. And we've hammered out all the roads that they're gonna be using, and this is a standard road bond that they've issued. So having said that, I move that we approve a special use road bond for Armadillo Solar Center LLC in precinct 3.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
If I can interrupt one moment.
Yes, sir.
Do we need to make a motion to move
Yes.
that money? Okay, then I make a motion, we move some money out of the general fund to the constable's budget to purchase those cameras.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer and seconded by Commissioner Terry to make that move on the financial funds for those cameras. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Got her done. All right, number
And
13.
I didn't think of that. She had to remind me.
Yeah, yeah. She was probably over there giving you hand signals of
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
something like that. Twice. Oh, Lord, too funny. 13 is consideration of approving a replat of Plantation Phase 1, Lot 45 for Rodolfo and Maria Lopez. Gentlemen, how are you, sir?
All right, this is, basically a family matter. They're wanting to split the lot, it's originally like a 1.4 acres. And they're pretty much just split between the two equal amounts, 6 acres each. It does meet the state and local regulations for subdivisions and septic system, regulations, and they're asking for the, Commissioner's Court approval to support that replat.
What precincts they in?
That's precinct 1.
And one?
Jason.
Oh. Okey dokey.
I'll make a motion, we approve a replat of Plantation Phase 1, Lot 45 for Rodolfo and Maria Lopez.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 14 is consideration of approving a final plat of Rocha Estates for Thomas Rocha.
Yes, this one is this northeast part of the county is also precinct 1. There's originally 2 tracts. This involved here an unrecorded subdivision. And basically what they're wanting to do is create 3 tracts from those 2. Which if there is some floodplain involved in these 2 acreages. But they did accommodate each tract to have at least 1 acre above the floodplain so that they can get septic systems and residential housing in there without elevation certificates and things like that. I do have the letters of utilities for both of them, all 3 lots. The only difference in one of them is rather than coming from a like Encore and the co-op, anything like that, developers proposing to utilize generators for each tract. Is that correct? Is each tract?
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah,
Solar.
close. Yes, sir. I currently live on one of the tracks right now, and I am completely upgraded when it comes to power. So,
He does have the showing the funding and everything it would take to have that accomplished.
Hmm.
And he's asking the Commissioner for this morning for approval. So there's
Discussion.
Yeah, I think Jason would probably need to be on this since it's in his precinct.
I think I agree with you on that.
we've been in contact with Mr. Grant, my wife and I, in regards to this, because it's on a road that it's on 1070, which turns into Barker, which is Ellis County. But I mean, we're completely in Navarro County. So,
I'm just curious what the reluctance is to have the co-op or Encore, or whoever provide the power to that, since the power is already going to the existing 2 lots prior to replatting and making 3 lots.
I really don't see any significance in power. We got solar panels.
yeah, we're completely off grid. So that would be the plan for the other 2, for the 3 lots overall. And on the plat, you can even see the solar panel, my solar panels held on the plat. So it's,
But these meet all the acreage and the measurements and everything.
Meet
so-
all the statutes for local.
So it's really-
State and local regulations.
See a problem.
I still think Commissioner Grant, we need his input on it.
Okay,
Okay, let me pass it.
table.
Yep, need a vote to table. And a motion, also.
Make a motion, we table number 14 of the final plat of Rocha Estate for Thomas Rocha.
You have a second?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry to table, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Hopefully next time we can do it again and the commissioner will be here, not have to be away. Number 15 is consideration of approving final plat for Villa Farms 2 for singing properties.
Yes, this is a 152 acre tract, and they're proposing 19 lots within that 152 acres. All of which are above the state and local regulations for lot sizing, road frontage, things like that. They do have letters from utility companies for water and, power provided to them. And again, they're asking for commission court approval. This one is, precinct 2.
Is this, are they sure they're gonna have enough water for not all 19 lots? Is that?
Yeah.
That was one of the questions.
Yeah, I got a letter from Hatfield
Okay.
saying that, yes, they can provide water to all of them.
You know, I mean, I really like the deed restrictions that they put in.
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
And I'll make a motion of approving the final plat of Villa Farms 2 for singing properties.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Brewer. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 19 is consideration of approving a replat of going subdivision, lot 6 for Robin Ratliff.
16.
I'm sorry,
16.
did I say?
19, you said 19 though. I
Did
think you
I?
read 16.
Really? I had, in my mind, had flipped that number. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what the deal was. Not
Miss
really.
Dexia.
Yeah, that's what it is. Something like that. Number 16, consideration of approving a replat of going subdivision, lot 6 for Robin Ratliff.
Yes, and Ms. Radcliffe is here today and we'll
Okay.
speak together. What she's proposing is for family members again. She has looks like close to 10 acres there. She's gonna propose 3.4, 3.4, 3.4 acres to each family member. There is a 60-foot private easement to access 2 of the tracks there, which would still fall within the 60-foot minimum for EMS, fire, things like that. And it does meet all state and local regulations. She's asking permission for approval this morning for her.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
And that's in precinct 3.
Mr. Moore,
Well, I move that we approve a replat for going subdivision lot 6 for Robin Ratliff.
Second.
Excuse me, am I able to ask something on mine?
sorry,
I'm sorry, I've never been, am I able to ask something? I guess I'm not understanding the hesitation of mine because you guys have approved everything right now except for mine.
well, it's just that your commissioner is not here and the commissioner's court not real comfortable with what you're doing, wants to make sure that he's on board also. And so
I've done everything, absolutely everything.
I understand.
Mr. Stanley has asked me to, and, there's
There'll be
nothing being,
approximately 2 weeks, we'll have another meeting and talk about it then. Okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, you guys just approved the solar thing, but not mine. I just,
Now, the solar has nothing to do with it.
I guess, but I'm not understanding what the hesitation is on it.
Commissioner whose property is in his precinct, they want his input, just that simple.
Just the way it
I'm not
works.
sure why he,
He doesn't happen to be here. I
Sorry,
don't-
Jeffy.
I don't know why.
I don't think you.
I would suggest Commissioner salaries was the source for that money that Bobby asked for too. Just- Sorry, guys.
Thanks, Terry.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's back up just a minute. I want to make sure on number 16, who was it that made the motion?
I did.
All right, and who was the second?
It was a tie.
It was a tie. Pick
That's
one.
what the deal was,
That's what the deal
right?
was.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna go with Commissioner Brewer. Yes, B and
Okay.
B, second, okay? And all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 17 is consideration of approving modification 9 to grant G 23MT0001A to be increased to $3,874,228 for Texoma Hyden. I think that would be just a
Yes,
simple.
Judge, we're increasing about $32,000, 17,000 of it going to investigations, the other 15,000 is going to investigations. One's the northern drug, and the other one is the eastern, East Texas violent crimes initiative.
Okey dokey.
I make a motion we approve modification 9 to grant number G 23NT0001A to be increased to $3,874,228 for Texoma Hyden.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. 18, consideration of approving to pay 2 invoices for K&S Tire without purchase order for NCSO.
And I'll make the motion of approving to pay 2 invoices for K&S Tire without purchase orders for NCSO.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 19 is consideration of approving to pay 1 invoice for Documents Solution without purchase order for the district attorney's office.
I move that we approve to pay 1 invoice for Document Solution without PO for DA's office.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Brewer. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 20 is consideration of approving to pay 1 invoice for Warren Tire without purchase order for precinct 2.
And I'll make a motion of approving to pay 1 invoice for Warren Tire without a purchase order for precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 21 is consideration of approving to pay 1 invoice for McKee Lumber without purchase order for precinct 2.
And I'll make a motion to pay 1 invoice for McKee Lumber without purchase orders for precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 22 is consideration of approving to pay 1 invoice for Smith General Store without purchase order for the extension office.
I move that we approve to pay 1 invoice for Smith General Store without purchase order for the extension office.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Brewer. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 23 is executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code Section 551.071 parentheses 2 to confer regarding matters which are privileged pursuant to the attorney-client privilege. Need a motion to go into that session, please.
It is 10:25. I move that we go into executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code Section 551.0712 to confer regarding matters which are privileged pursuant to the attorney-client privilege.
Second.
That was absolutely dead even. I could hear one out of one ear and one in the other one, and I thought, wow, how did y'all do that? Motion made by Commissioner Morse, but seconded by Commissioner Brewer and Commissioner Perry. And so all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are in that session now. Thank y'all for coming.
I inquired about one, the road bond, item, that was for 5.3 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's $100,000 per month.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Exactly, mundo.
Yeah. I put all over that.
Sign some things. We need to sign some things.
Yeah. Flats.
He's got, yeah,
See ya.
looks like it's on two, maybe.
I turned the air on, but I turned the air on when I came in, but it's still kind of warm in here. Sweating.
Maybe, I was wondering if it's just me or.
Yeah, just leave
It's
them
a little warm,
here.
but it's not, but it's finally kicked on. It's really worked to kick on.
Hey, Stan.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
We've got that Nest thermostat,
Mhm.
it thinks by itself.
Yeah.
I'll be in here, I'm going, it's hot in here. Look up, it's 80.
Oh,
And it thinks,
it thinks it should be 80?
yeah, and because we're gone all day,
Yeah,
but now then we're home all day.
yeah.
And so it naturally comes back on, it's 70 when we get home. But I'm going, if I get up there and I crank that sucker down to 60, especially like yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Melting yesterday.
Oh, we never did turn that on, unless you turned it on when you
I
came.
did.
He did.
Okay, I said I don't know how.